Hello everyone, I am Mr. Trong. I never dreamed about it. Pour egg mixture over broccoli. Instantly turns into delicious food after cooking. And many people have never done this. I have never eaten like this before. Today, let me share this unique approach with everyone. Let's see how to do that next. First, we prepare a fresh broccoli. First, use scissors to cut the vinegar into small pieces. Usually, when preparing broccoli, best to cut with scissors. This way, you won't cut the petals too finely. It will also look better. After cutting all the flowers, cut the larger flowers. Cut into 2 or 4 pieces. This makes it more convenient and delicious. After cutting, add a spoonful of salt to the bowl. Add another teaspoon of baking soda. Then add a little water to cover the broccoli, because broccoli is denser. There may be some insect eggs left inside, or dust. Soak in salt water for 10 minutes. After soaking, let's simply scratch and clean it with our hands. After rinsing, remove from water. Place in another large bowl. Then add clean water. Just clean it twice more. Broccoli is processed this way. It must be the cleanest. Next, place it on the cutting board. Cut the larger ones into small flowers again, because we are. Add eggs to broccoli. Cut it smaller. This makes it easier to taste and cook faster. After everything has been cut, then put it in the drain to control moisture and set aside. Now we prepare a large bowl. Crack a few eggs with one hand. If you can stay at home, you can use chicken eggs. Add a little salt to the eggs to taste. Sprinkle some pepper to remove odor and add flavor. Then use chopsticks to mix well. Stir until it can no longer be stir-fried with chopsticks. That's it. Next, prepare a small bowl. Add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Add a little more water. Then use a spoon to mix well. To hydrate starch. Stir it into the video and you're done. Then pour all the starch water into the eggs. Then use chopsticks to mix well. Add starch water. Not only does it make the eggs taste smoother and softer, and it's easier to shape. After mixing everything well, put some sugar first and set aside. Boil water in a pot. Add a teaspoon of salt. Add some cooking oil. Then add the dried broccoli to the water. Blanching broccoli can remove oxalic acid. Add salt and cooking oil. Keep broccoli green. After boiling for half a minute, remove it from the water with a slotted spoon. Put in prepared boiled water and let cool. This makes the broccoli taste crispier, and silver will not turn yellow. Once cool, remove from water. Pour into larger bowl. Then add the egg mixture. Pour it on the broccoli. Then use chopsticks to mix well. Place each piece of broccoli into the egg water. Prepare lunchbox at this time. Pour some cooking oil in it. Then use a brush to brush evenly. This step is very important. Easily removed from mold by brushing with cooking oil. Then add the broccoli and egg mixture together in the lunchbox. Then use chopsticks to sort them out. Allow all broccoli to be. Mix into egg liquid. Then put in the steamer. Put the other lid on. Prevent dripping steam. Then cover the pot. Steam on high for 8 minutes. Now we prepare the sauce. Some millet. Cut it into small circles. After cutting, put in a bowl and set aside. Prepare some more garlic. Minced garlic. Chop the garlic a little. After cutting, arrange with chili for later use. Prepare to green onions. Chopped green onion. Cut it and put it in a bowl. Then add a spoonful of white sesame seeds to the bowl for extra flavor. Then pour hot oil on top to release the fragrance. Add a little salt. A little chicken stock. A spoonful of light soy sauce. Add a spoonful of oyster sauce for freshness. Add a spoonful of balsamic vinegar at the end. Then use chopsticks to mix well. What a delicious all-purpose sauce. Done. It is also delicious used in cold dishes. Mix well and set aside for later use. It's almost time. Open the lid. Then remove the inner cover. We can see the egg has been steamed. It has a light scent. It pops out of the mold with just a little movement. Then we put it on the cutting board. First, cut it into even cubes. Cut it to your liking. Cut it a little bigger. Then place on top and use a knife to cut into small pieces. Let's cut it a little thicker here. About 8 millimeters. Pieces cut this way not only taste better, and it does not break easily when cut. Wow, it smells so good. Looks delicious. Like cutting chicken pie. The interior patterns are particularly beautiful. Like a landscape painting painted by an artist. And every part is different. Compared to custard. One more taste. Steamed eggs with broccoli are so delicious. Done. Next we put it on a plate. After setting it up, then add the prepared sauce. This is very simple. Delicious steamed eggs with broccoli. Done. Every time I take a bite, I feel like I'm eating ornamental flowers. The taste is very delicate, and it is very nutritious. My family usually eats this way, and kids especially love it. Dip each piece in your favorite sauce. Good for both drinking and eating. If you like too, just collect it and try it. Okay, today's dish will be shared here. If you like my videos, remember to like, follow, leave messages, and share videos. See you in the next dish. Thanks for your support.